Oh, oh, oh. Why are you agitated?
His name is Godzirra.
What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is our Godzirra back again with another installment of Jurassic World Evolution. Thank you for joining me as always. We are still on the first island, and just as we were about to pack our bags and get on out of here, I realised that when we bring up our contract list, we still have the security mission to do, which unlocks the storm defense station, which I have heard we need for the second island. So we are going to get the security mission complete in order to unlock that before we pack up and move to the next island.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems.
We'll get another expedition
They're
going while we
smarter
wait.
and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Okay, so it says security protocols incubate and release at a Hammond creation lab, Edmontosaurus.
I'm going to need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
We'll throw another Struthiomimus into the mix just for the hell of having another dinosaur.
Next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
We do have. Our ACU is right here, my friend. I hope you have been enjoying this series, guys. If you have, be sure to continue to show your love like you have been. And get on board the Godzirra Nation if you haven't already by hitting subscribe. We've got no research to do at all until we move to the next island, which is great. These dinos are doing absolutely wonderfully. The Struthiomimus is almost ready to go, so we can let him out. I'd even get another Struthiomimus going as well, for the sake of it. And this won't be the last time we come to this island, guys. As we progress and we unlock new dinos, there is plenty for us to still come back and improve on. We've got all this area up here that we can still build upon. Not to mention all this area out here too. So as we progress through the game, unlock new dinos, we will make our return to our starting islands to make sure we can release that now as well. To make sure we're always adding to the parks that we're building. And I'm also looking at starting a live stream series with you guys as well. Especially when we unlock Isla Muerta, because that is a pure sandbox island. Doesn't give any financial restriction at all. So once we unlock every single dino we can, I'll be doing a little live stream series where you guys help me build a park.
Because frankly, it is. But we are going to encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
Can you guys get on out of here, please? Oh, on cue. See you later. Okay, so they want me to open up that gate and set a dinosaur loose. Oh, oh, oh. Why are you agitated? Why are you agitated?
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division.
Yes, we'll
and can
talk
help
about that later,
you as well.
Dr. Dua. Alright, even though that about to bust out completely? Because if it is, we might just let it break out. Trank it. There we go.
Adding task.
Let's set a team to trank it. Let's quickly get a ranger team assigned to fixing that
Request
fence.
received. Responding to repair.
Mimus is about to get out as well. This is great. Let's pilot the helicopter.
Asset spotted.
Oh, you're got to be kidding me.
Asset hit.
Got that.
Okay, we have our
Oh
runner.
yeah.
Time to tag him and bag him. We're using
down.
less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Let's put some more forest at the back here. Just to make sure they're a little bit more happier. Transport him. That fence is good to go. I'm pretty sure we haven't had any other dinos escape. No, we have not. Let's actually see how we're going for social. So their social is sitting pretty well. Triceratops, okay. And the Edmontosaurus. So we're good to add more dinos in, which is good. We want to be getting as many in this first area as possible. We're dropping that Edmontosaurus off right there. Might get a few more trikes going as well.
Confirming asset delivery.
Oh, here we go. Mission complete. Security protocols 1 million. Storm defense station now available.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Alright guys, so with that being said and done, let's close that gate. We are now able to travel to our second island. I think we can comfortably move over there now. We've got a good profit per minute going. Almost 4 complete stars. We will return when it's time for us to add some more stuff to the park. As you can see there, Isla Nublar unlocked at 4 stars with this island. So it gives us the chance to go over and get some other things unlocked in the process. So let's have a look. It's time for us to move to Isla Muerta. And it says, Isla Muerta is more hazardous island to run a successful facility on. While it can enjoy pleasant sunsets across the beach, it is often ravaged by dangerous storms, which is why we wanted to get that storm defense building going. So let's go and check this place out. I have no idea how this is going to play out. Hopefully it isn't too much of a mess. And I'm hoping this island is marginally harder to run than the first one. Having the tropical storm straight up is going to be a handful. Here we go.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather. that kind of thing from time to time.
All the
As you
power
can
is shut
see,
off.
The weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused.
Okay.
You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of
Nothing to
toppling
fix here.
dominoes, leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
More quick fix. Let's have a look here. Showing us something up over here for us to fix.
Due to the dangerous weather conditions, please seek secure shelter until the conditions are passed.
Here we go. Broken fence. Repair that. Broken fence around the back here. We can repair that. Alright, let's have a look. Let's zoom out. Everything's fixed. It's just showing the emergency shelter alarm activated. Below shelter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling.
Okay. Okay, so that's what a storm defense station looks like. So if we click on that,
Storm defense stations help protect your park's structure against storm damage. Useful, huh?
yes, it is useful. So basically what I wanted to see was how big of an area it protects. So that protects the power station. So we're going to have to park one of those possibly around here somewhere. Maybe even just over here parked off to the side so we can get this area here covered. I think that's probably beneficial for us to get into straight up. I just think getting into that straight away is going to be beneficial. It looked like we got no fossil or expedition center or anything here. But we want to get some dinosaurs going. I'm thinking we've got to bring in some money straight away. So I think we get a Ceratosaurus going. Definitely feel we get... Can we afford another one of those? Yeah, let's get 2 Ceratosaurus going. Hopefully this is a big enough pen. If not, I can always just get rid of this little area here. I don't know why they've actually got that sanctioned off like that. But hopefully that's big enough. I think what we need first is an expedition center. So let's get that going. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea, a little area to put. Should we put our expedition center kind of off to the side here? We could maybe even put them side by side, expedition center and the fossil center. That would that'd be all right. I am so peeved at the fact of how touchy these controllers are. That's probably as close as we are going to get. Might put it just there to give us a little bit more room. Boom. I think we'll lift the terrain. just in this section here. I'm at the back a little bit here. No power, that's okay. We can suss that out. A substation at the back. Let's go there. Okay, Expedition Center is powered. Good to go. I don't think we have enough for a... No, we do not. Fossil Centers. Next Fossil Center's 400,000. Oh, we haven't even put our... It's a good thing we got our viability up to 95% because we have not slotted... Does it... It does come with us, okay, so that's handy to know. So we'll slot the success rate. Another thing I'm keen to let... Dinosaur ready to release, okay, that's fine. Too expensive, okay. So another thing I want to find out is... The things we can research on this island, can we actually pay with... the money we've got on our first island to make things a little bit easier. That is something I'm going to check out. First beautiful dinosaur there. We'll get the second one set for release. Let's actually quickly look at the stats and see if it's enough. If it's happy enough.
We are pleased to welcome us.
Needs more grassland, needs more grassland. So that's as simple as just putting shrubs down. That's all you've got to do. And now you will see as I zoom in, grassland, oh, it's almost there. Almost there. Landscaping, grassland. Let me add as much as I can, please. Thank you. Is that right? No, it's not. We might have to take out... that, and we might have to quickly just go landscape and grassland. Come on. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. That worked. That worked. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. We've lost power to the ranger station, however. How? Now that's lost power. Do we have the power add-on? Beautiful. We need to put food down too. We need to get some income getting generated in here. Do we have anybody rocking up yet? That is pretty treacherous to be walking around. That's not the way I'd like to walk into a park. Oh well. Let's have a sneaky peek and see what we've unlocked on this island. So we've got the Corythosaurus, an Ankylosaurus, oh, the Velociraptor, okay. A Chunkingosaurus, and the Dilophosaurus. Alright. That is a good market to be getting in.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Release a Hyungosaurus with the intensive repair modification. Do we have intensive repair? We do have intensive repair. However, we're going to have to wait for a little bit more money to get generated for that to come in. Actually, let's test our theory. Let's test our theory just to see whether it works or not. I want to see whether we can travel back to the first island and research the things that are available, or even excavate dinosaurs that are available as well. I'd assume we can, because we've got a lot of expendable money we can use over here to help get our second park off the ground. It makes sense that they'd be able to do that. If that's the case, we can get busy. Okay guys, so now that we're back on this island, I've sent a team over to get the Velociraptor fossil starting excavating, because it looks like we can send our team from here to go do that. And I think with the expendable money we've got 12 million, we can afford to have this team start our fossil excavation while our island Isla Muerta starts building up its bankroll. Nothing available in the research center yet, but I think that's because we haven't unlocked the research center over on the other islands. So that's something we're going to have to get set up. I'm not going to look at the fossils. All we're going to do is set a couple more up, because we want to get stuck into getting some Velociraptors in the next episode. I cannot wait for that. But that's going to bring this episode to an end, guys. I want to thank you all so much for joining me as always. If you are enjoying Jurassic World Evolution on the channel, you guys know what you got to do. Smash that thumbs up button to show your support. Get on board the Godzirra Nation if you haven't already by hitting subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are enjoying these videos, if you have any ways I can improve. I love hearing from you guys. On that note, my social media links are always in the description down below. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Reach out, hit me up on all of those. I love chatting to you all, regardless of what it is to talk about. Notification bell, make sure you hit it so every single time a brand new video comes to the channel, you get notified straight away. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.